Land navigation has always been one of the most important skills for a soldier. Long before GPS and digital mapping, it was the map, the compass, and the ability to read the ground that determined whether a mission succeeded or failed. In the British Army, this skill remains just as vital today. From patrolling through dense woodland to operating across vast training areas, every soldier must be able to find their way, understand the terrain, and move with confidence. Land navigation is more than just following a compass bearing. It's about planning routes, identifying key features, and adapting when conditions change. Whether in training exercises on deployment or in combat, the ability to navigate can mean the difference between staying on course or becoming lost and vulnerable. That's why the British Army places such emphasis on teaching and practicing this essential skill. And it's not only in real life where navigation matters. In Armour MILSIM gaming, the same principles apply. Members of the 4th Infantry Brigade rely on maps, compasses, and terrain recognition to move their squads effectively. A well-navigated route can mean the difference between ambushing the enemy or walking into one. Just like soldiers on exercise, virtual units that can navigate well gain the upper hand. In this video, we will cover the basics of land navigation, which are taught to new recruits when they join the 4th Infantry Brigade. And if you're interested in joining us and learning this skill for yourself, please take a look at the link in the video description.
Alrighty, welcome to Infantry Land Navigation, one of the most essential courses that you will do in this unit. Alright, before we start, does anyone have questions? No? Good. Alright, so the aim of this course, right, is one of the basic skills as an infantryman, okay? If you've ever been out on a hill somewhere, then you probably know most of what I'm going to tell you, okay? And this is one of the few things that we do in this unit that is applicable to real life, okay? You aren't going to be shooting any animals or idols in real life, hopefully, but if you ever go hiking or anything, you will use these skills, okay? Cool. So I'm going to just explain first a few basics, okay? So compass use, map use, A3 map tools, contour lines, triangulation, okay? And then we'll start putting it into practice, okay? So, first things first, compass. Please, everyone knows what a compass is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, cool. Okay, so, compass, all right, you can bring it up with your K button. You should already know this. And it gives you a little direction, okay? That's rarely used because you should be able to put that on your DUI, okay? If there's someone who doesn't know how to put it on their DUI, does everyone have it there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect, okay. So, so there are 3 different norths. Can anyone tell me what they are?
Magnetic north, true north. I'm not sure what the other one is.
Grid.
Yes, perfect. So magnetic, true, and grid, okay? True north is where the North Pole is, okay? And for our purposes, that can be ignored. Magnetic north, that's where compass needles go, okay? Because it's governed directly by the magnetic field of the Earth, okay? Again, not applicable in Armour 3. Third one is grid north, okay? And that's just the top of your map. And for our purposes, that's the only north. And generally also, right, if you're doing basic navigation, that's all you need to know, right? Grid north. So not only does your compass show north, but it shows various bearings, okay? If you bring it up on the outside, you should have, I'm not sure what those are, but on the inside you have bearings, okay? Normal bearings, okay? Rather than mil radians, which is another thing which we won't get into. So if we head outside, everyone. Upstairs. Alright, let's see. Connor, give me the bearing to that control tower, and don't use your DUI.
I'm gonna say 2. What is that? 288.
Yep, good enough. Let's see, Harrison.
Yeah, no.
Orange roof building, white brick, orange roof over there.
Mm-hmm.
And ignore the floating H barriers.
that'll be 220.
Mm-hmm. And let's see. Hund. Warehouse building there.
It's like 269.
Yep, that works. All right. So now we've done that. Let's move on to map use. Okay. Everyone knows what a map is. Everyone knows how to bring it up. Yes.
Yes.
Man, this is going so well. Okay. So when we're reading coordinates on a map, okay, do you know which ones go first? So say
Longitude.
Sorry.
Longitude.
Yep. Do you know a little mnemonic to remember that?
Along the corridor up the stairs.
Perfect. Yeah. So you're walking along, so along the bottom, and then up the side. Okay. So our current one, Hund, give it to me. Our current grid.
140. Oh, wait. I'm just reading the damn coordinates. Hold on.
Yep. Nice hat, Shep.
What's up there?
Nice hat. Mine's better.
Mine's better than yours because I'm me.
Ah, mine's better.
It's about one. What are we? Here we are.
So you know the wrong airfield, right?
881 140. Let's see. We're at 147.
Nice.
Nope.
Wait, I see Corporal J. Healy. Healy's course LR10. And I'm like right at 147. Am I at the wrong mark?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
This is where we are here, right?
Yeah, that's
So you
not
see
showing up.
that building there? It's almost directly west of us. So,
I got you. Yeah, then we're at 140,881. My original call
Yep.
was correct then. Okay.
I didn't hear that. Right.
Oh, okay. I
yeah.
was confused.
Yeah, no. We'll probably integrate that a bit later, of course. So yeah, so as you zoom in and out, right, you notice that the little things on the bottom, they will, so the grid cores at the bottom, right, so they'll automatically go in one figure to two figures to three figures, okay, when you zoom further in and in, okay. This allows you to give more detailed coordinates, and if you get technical with a bit of some of the equipment, like micro daggers, you can 10-figure grid references, okay, which is about a meter squared. So if you zoom all the way out, right, the boxes you have there, that's 10K by 10K. Zoom in a bit further, the next one's 1K by 1K. Then you've got 100 by 100, okay, 100 meters by 100 meters. Yeah, and then you can even go further than that. The closest the highest number you're ever going to get is 8-figure grid references, which is one more. And all you have to do is just give a vague guesstimate based off your 6-figure grid reference. So I'm going to say that we are 14058815, right? Putting us right in the middle of that 140881 box. Okay. Cool. So now we move on to map tools. Okay. Everyone know how to bring them up?
No, I do not.
No, not done it before.
No. Okay, that's fine. All right. So everyone's go to map, self interact. Okay. Now you're holding self actions. Go to map tools and show normal map tool. Okay. That brings up a massive thing there.
I
okay?
don't have map tools.
That's therein lies the issue, I think.
Yeah. I don't have that. Okay, cool. Select that. All right. If you click on the main body, so anywhere on that main body, and hold down Alt, you can spin it around. Okay. A little spinny stuff. Control. Oh yeah. So if you normal just drag it around with your mouse, you can drag it around. If you go along one of the edges and do control, all right, you draw a line and it straightens it out for you. Okay, you see that?
Yep.
I want everyone to draw a line over where we are. Doesn't have to be a big one. All right, Harrison, I see yours. So it's control and drag. All right.
Control and drag using normal map tools.
Yeah. So if you drag the map tool, okay, so the edge of it is over where we are. All right. You hold down your control button, and then you drag your mouse over the edge of the map tool. Right. It gives a normal line when you're drawing it, and it automatically straightens it out. Okay, see, I've got a couple down. Harrison has one down.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, I
trying
just
to.
saw one briefly there. Make sure you're on global as well when you're doing this.
How do I check global?
So get out to your actually, just press comma, and you see at the bottom there should be a little changing over. Right, those are the different channels that you can.
Got it. So mine likes to just shoot off screen every time I try to control drag.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like I control left click drag and I'm trying to do it and it will not. It just shoots the entire map tool to the northernmost edge of the map.
Well, I've seen a couple of yours. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, something really funky's going on as well for me.
Okay. Can you stream in Discord?
Is there a way
Okay,
to
how about
shrink the
this?
fucking tool?
So-
It's humongous.
Yeah, you can actually do that, and that was the next point. So self-interact, map tools, show small map tool. That's the smallest you're getting.
What's the issue here?
That's the smallest you're getting.
Hun's having some issues with drawing straight lines with the map tool. Actually-
The bigger, yeah, I mean,
But if you could take him from Mo and sort him out with that.
Yo,
Right.
Yep.
Honda's just reconnected.
Right,
Huh?
okay.
God, what's that?
Oh dear.
I'll go sort that out. I'll be back.
Right. Hold on. Okay then. So Connor, you're fine. Okay.
Yeah, figured it out. Now.
All right. So we'll move on to the next step. Yeah, hopefully Hun can rejoin us. So if you go to self-interact on the menu, you should have a map tool out. Let's see. Map tools. Okay, you can align the map tool to north. All right. You can drag it as you normally would. It's a useful little thing. And then you can also align it to compass. Okay. So this means that if, say, I'm aiming towards the ATC tower, right? Bringing my compass up, so I've got bearing of 286. Okay. If I go along map tools, align map tool to compass, all right, you should be able to see in this dial part of it, all right, the red pointing arrow is aimed at 286. Okay, everyone manage that?
Yep.
Cool. All right, and then once you're done with it, you can also hide map tool. Okay, same way as normal. If everyone brings their map tool up again, I'm gonna show you what a couple of bits and bobs on it mean. Okay. So on the right hand side, if everyone lines it to the north, right hand side, okay, you've got a ruler. This is numbers for each kilometer. Okay, so you can line that up if you want an exact thing. Okay, where something is. So I'm going to go. I'm going to line the. So I'm zoomed out, right? So my
Can you hear me
grids are kilometer by kilometer, right? The zoom out. I'm going to put it. I'm going to put the 0 parts. I'm going to line that up at the base of my kilometer. Okay. And you should see now that the top, so the 1, right, is lined up with the top of the kilometer. Does anyone see that?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. And
Yep.
each 100 meters along that is marked with a little pokey
Good
bit.
idea. Be right
Okay.
back.
Yeah.
And 500 meters is a bit of a longer line. Okay.
Yep, see?
If you go to a small map tool, Oh, hold on. Oh. Yeah, okay. If you go to a normal map tool, then that just shows a longer thing. Okay. Cool. So on the map tool, there's also an L-shaped grid. Okay. I've got one to the north and one to the right and to the east. Okay. At the top of my thing. You want to see that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Cool. So on that, that is helpful to establish smaller grids. Okay. So if I turn the map tool around, right? So I've got it facing to the directly southwards. Okay. I can go to the Ostermary airfield. Okay, and I can judge a lot better because that's got 100-meter markings, right, as well as 10-meter markings. Okay. So I can go from the bottom of the. I can go from the bottom of the Ostermary, the kilometer, right, and say that we are about 150 meters in and 150 meters up from the from the grid of 1488. Okay, does that make sense?
I think so.
Yeah. So if you go out to the two-figure grid, the four-figure grid rather, and then align that. And so align your map tool with the L to the 1488 grid.
There we go.
All right.
Let's see if this fixed everything. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so amazing. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So where we are is the end of my line there. All right, and we're about, or actually we're 120, 30 in, and 120 or 30 up. Does that make sense?
It should be a black line.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We're good on
I'm
both
seeing
lines.
about 140 along the corridor and
Yeah.
about 120, 130 up.
Mhm. That's the one. So yeah, you can use this for 8 grid references, right? So we are going to be at 1413881
Why am I
if that
walking
makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Last thing for the map tool, you've got a red
There we
ring
go.
in the middle.
Thank you,
okay.
sir.
You alt, but that's the only part of it that stays still. Okay. The white ring, rather. So this is directions of north, east, south, and west on it. All right. And every 20 degrees, there's a full line marked with the letter. Okay. So you got 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay. All right. There are 4 red lines. One for north, one for. Sorry, there are 4 red lines. Okay, and those are based on not cardinal direction or bearing, but on where your compass is pointed, right? And the longer one helps you to get the bearing that you were on. Okay, so it goes directly through that white ring. The center of the map tool has 2 black circles in it. All right, the inner circle is a small black dot, and that's the center of the compass. Okay, so if you bring that onto your location, all right. So if we bring it onto the ends of my red line there, okay, and we alt and drag so that the long red line is going through that big building to the west of us, on the west side of Ostermary Airfield. I can see that it is about 275 degrees away from us. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Now it isn't. We know that because we've already done this. But if we were on the end of that red line, okay. So it just allows for precising. Okay. So everyone, put your map tools away. We'll move on to the next phase, which is contour lines. Okay. Then you'll tell me what those are.
They show the lines of equal height around the map.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hunter, you sorted?
Yep, all sorted.
Brillo. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's see. So yeah. So contour lines. All right. They allow you to see the shape of, say, a mountain or a valley or any kind of geographical feature, they show you the lay of the land. Okay. If you look to the bottom right of your screen and zoom in and out, you should see a little thing, contour interval, and it will it'll decrease when you zoom in, and increase as you go out. Okay. This is just the interval between every contour line. Okay. If you zoom in a bit, you should see about here. All right. There's a red line.
Yeah, same.
Whereas all the ones around it are brown lines. Okay. So every fifth brown line you have a red line. Okay. So red line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So you got another red line here. Okay. That just allows you to count things a bit easier. Okay. So if I know that's at here, okay, I've got brown line and it's at 73. Okay. And I know that contour interval is at 5 meters, so I can guess, not fully accurate, okay, but I can guess that this is going to be about 78. Okay. So 78, then 83. Okay. And you can actually see here, halfway between those two lines is an 80 marker. Okay, so that makes sense, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool. So consoles are never on top of each other, okay? Because you don't have unless you have a exactly vertical face, okay, they're never on top of each other. However, you can tell the gradient of a slope by how steep, by how close or far away the contours are. So if you look to our east here, everyone circle this for me.
Yes.
Yep, cool. So you see these ridges here, contours are a lot closer together. Okay, so you can tell that these are they're very steep ridges. Okay, you see circles like this. What does that indicate?
Shallow.
More of a plateau shallow.
Also, it's a peak, right? Because on all around it, either it's all going downwards or it's all going upwards, right? That's either a basin or a peak. All right, any questions about that or anything I've covered yet?
No.
Brillo, okay. So now we'll move on to the next phase, okay, triangulation. So what you want to do first, we're really not in a great place. It's actually going to teleport us all over. You could always
My
talk.
map tools were fixed. Everything fixed the second I restarted Tuesday.
Nice. All right. So everyone, on top of here, I want you to. Oopsies. Should have your. Actually, everyone, put your GPSs on the ground before you look at them. I should have done this a long while ago.
Have you forgotten to drop it yet?
Shut the fuck up.
Hunt.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm just going to visit. I'm going to stand back here. I'm not going to talk.
Healy, I'm going to be away for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, sound. Butters, if you could find a couple of the contour features on the map that we can teleport to.
Yeah, so
You want to talk about terrain features, rather? That's what a GPS looks like. Bloody hell. Didn't know that. Right, he gets arrested. Nope. Yeah, there we go. In fact, all of you surrender. I'm just going to prune your kit. So, I trust that none of you actually looked at your GPS, yes?
I did not.
That's very good of you. Nice wiring patterns, by the way. Alright, and Hund, that's very good of you for carrying some chimpy belts. Cool, so everyone surrender. I want you to triangulate our location. Okay? It could be anywhere in the map right now. You can work together on this.
Alright, so we're
acknowledge.
facing the westernmost side of the island. Looks like if we're facing due west. We got a bay right there.
Okay, I actually know exactly where we are because
And
I
that must-
fly this area often, so I won't speak
Thank you.
whilst they're working
Yeah.
this out.
Well, how about this? Do you want to work through the process still? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So it'll be easier for you, but you can still work it. So triangulation. Okay. What you want to do is you want to identify as many unique features as possible. Right. So point out a unique feature to me.
The radio tower, the town.
Yep.
There's a shallow water feature down there.
Yeah, in fact, there are
to the south. Yeah.
Power lines.
And we got a stadium, which those usually show up on the maps.
Yep.
And
Come over
I
to
know.
this side.
I'm back.
It's wind turbines.
No, I arrested you for leaving
Oh.
us.
Thank you.
Right, let's see. Harrison,
Yes.
your duty is to escort the prisoner over right now.
How the hell do I do that?
It's interact on him.
Yeah, interactions.
Yeah,
Escort prisoner.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay, cool. Bring him over here. Please. Hund, you too.
Yeah.
Do you see down here? You have a very steep area, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now bring out your compass. Okay, in fact, let's go over to. So you see that. You remember the two water features?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you want to find somewhere on the map which has, well, it's a hill, right, and it's a pretty steep hill with two water features to the south of it, divided by a road, with a stadium to the west of it, with a radio tower on the top of it, and with to the east of it a really steep pit. Okay, maybe with some.
Is that Bulka we're looking at then? The radio tower up here?
Give me a grid.
Hold on. Nah, that's not it.
Can I get uncabled tag, please? I can't look around.
Can you look at your map?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Find where we are, and I'll uncable tie you.
Do you want me to release?
No, not yet. He's got to earn it.
Okay.
Cheers, mate. When I can't use compass tools or anything.
You shouldn't need to. So, steep hill, with a kind of stadium-looking thing, or 4 blocks in a circle. All right, town to the west of it. You've got the sea to the west. Okay. You've got a very steep feature directly east of it, and it's a steep hill with a radio tower on top. Okay, or some building on top. Okay. What's the first thing you can do to narrow it down? Okay, from an island to a slightly smaller area.
Radio tower, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yep.
that.
So if you look, we're on the west coast, right? We're somewhere along here. Okay. Because we know that we have the sea directly west of us.
Right.
Okay.
There's a radio tower. Which direction
Right
did
now-
you say it was? East.
No, radio tower is directly on top of this. Okay, hold on. Now. Yeah. Okay. You can unescort him now, Harrison.
We're in Hassler. Okay.
Oh.
I was on the wrong side of the fucking map. Like a dumbass.
You pointed. You pointed the sea out there.
Wait, where's the sea?
So follow me.
I don't
Do
even
you see the
fucking
sound?
see it in my view distance.
Yeah, you gotta say about 25 and out. So on the west coast, you're looking for a big town. Okay, that's the first thing you're looking for. Okay, so you've got Hasley, you've got Vang maybe, and you've got
Cos is
Bruna.
pretty small. Yeah.
right. It's not the castle because you know it's a big town. Okay, so if you look, this place here, it's got a big port in it, right?
Yeah.
It's also so which of those has the biggest port?
Bruna.
Mm-hmm. Okay, look to the east of Verona. You see a small hill with a building on top, with 2 water features to its south. Divided by a road.
125. Hill 125. Yeah.
That's the one. Right, everyone, I want your markers on it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just biscuits. Yep,
Yeah, I see all the terrain features now.
yep.
All
More
right.
markers on there. So if we don't have all those convenient terrain features, okay, we can also do is use our compass. Okay, so if we identify, so we have the 2. So
I did not hear a word that Haley just said. All I heard was two.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
it
I
did
can
cut
hear you
out.
now, but all
Okay,
I heard you
cool.
say was two.
Yeah, that's fine. So we know we're on top of the hill, okay? And thankfully, it's a pretty small hill. If we want to find out exactly where on the hill we are, we've got to use triangulation, okay? Well, we've already used a basic form of this, but knowing that there's two big water features there, all right, stadium there, and a pit there isn't going to help us. We need exact points, okay? So if everyone looks at your map, okay, see this here? That's an exact point, right? That's a crossroads.
Yeah.
Rather than this whole feature here, use exact crossroad. Let's see, we can use a crossroad here. We can use, let's say, that there. We can use maybe the northernmost point of the stadium or the exact center of the stadium, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Quick, there's a radio tower here we can also use, okay? So if we go, aim at the crossroads of our compasses. Okay, can someone give me, let's see, Harrison, give me the direct bearing to the crossroads.
Do you want that from the map compass or from the K compass?
From the K compass, right?
Okay, stand by. From the crossroads, you say?
Crossroads to our south, between the two features.
Between the two feet. Oh, yeah, I know the one you mean. Stand by. It is
Hold on.
190.
Okay, yep, that's a good one. All right, let's see, Connor. I want your compass. Okay, you see on the hill south of us, there's a radio tower.
That little tiny one.
Yeah, the little tiny one.
Yeah.
So it's marked on the map, right? So you can still use it.
167.
Let's see. Everyone else got 167, or roughly?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got 166. That's fine. Okay, cool. Let's see, Connor. Sorry, Hund rather.
Yeah.
Just give me another exact feature that you can spot.
From this position on the hill,
In fact, come over to me.
from over here, I can get that crossroads right there down at the base.
You
of
can
the
also
hill.
get the radar tower, right? So the big blob building, bubble building.
Oh, yeah.
So that there is actually our ITC. Right, that's where you spawned in.
Gotcha. I got 322.
Yep, I've got 322 as well. So, let's see. So, Hund, I want you drawing a line going from that bubble tower along with your map tool. Okay, going from there along 322 to its south. Okay, Harrison,
Got it.
I want
Hello?
you to get that.
Yep.
Draw a map tool line going through this hilltop. Okay, using the map tool. Same for you, Connor. Okay, going from that radio station.
Yep.
Mhm. Yep. Harrison, if you can extend that even further, okay? Because we won't always know that we're exactly on this hilltop, right?
Okay,
If we're in a
yep.
field somewhere. Mhm. Let's see. Actually, hold on. Before we do this, everyone draw my group. Harrison.
Everyone, what, sorry?
So 8 interact on my middle. Interactions join group.
Join group. Yep.
Same for you, Hunt. Cool. Okay, now everyone make sure you're on group channel on the map. Okay, and draw your lines. So let's just get rid of that. Another thing you can do is just line up your map tool, okay, along the direction you need. And if you go Control Shift and drag, draw a straight line. Okay, you can just draw a straight line going roughly along that.
Yeah. See, when I do that, it just makes my cursor go to the north of the screen there. So, like,
Okay,
something's
you've
going
got
on.
some keybind fucks somewhere, but that's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
But in any
that's
case,
fine, yeah.
we've got a pretty direct line, right? We know where we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. So you see, you got Harrison's line and my line. Connors, yours was just a bit off. All right, I had us down there somewhere. So yeah, we can
I just
find
had to
where
read
we
it.
are. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Any questions about that?
No, now that I figured it out.
All right. Now we're going to move on to our last thing, I think. Check. Yep. So our last part, and that's going to be terrain features. Okay. Cool. So what are we standing on right now?
A hill,
Hill.
Hold on.
Peak.
hill, peak, mountain, whatever you want to call
Yeah. What is Shepard doing right now?
it. Basic med,
Not so sure about that.
unless he's finished it. That's the only thing.
I think he's probably finished it by now. Okay, yeah. So we're on a hill here. Okay. Let's see. Everyone go to your maps.
Yep.
Get the map tool out of the way. If you bring yourself over to such shit map. God damn. Can someone try and find a ridge for me?
A ridge.
Ridge. On this map.
Yeah. Right.
I
How
mean,
about
I guess
first,
the closest thing to
let's
that would be
see.
that thing on the right side of the map again.
Since you're speaking, Connor, tell me what a ridge is.
A ridge, which is a elevation of which it goes up far enough. It's basically a peak on a ridge up to a mountain.
I think there's a good one due east of Arsball. Grid coordinates looks like 080880.
This here.
Yeah, the track and the.
So I actually know that that's a valley.
Oh, it's a valley.
Which
Is it
isn't
going down?
immediately obvious, I will admit.
This is one
You
of
can
the
see-
No, it's pretty
phase one
obvious.
training
I'm just
area.
an idiot.
There we are.
Yeah. Not necessarily though. Actually, this
Round
maybe could be considered a ridge.
0685 545. Got overlapping numbers here.
685 what?
Wait a second. But in the phase one training area, where the marker is for Ecodallen.
That's also a valley.
Is it a valley? Is it?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
further
what-
up from there, it's
you,
not
you
a
can
ridge.
tell because somewhere along there.
It decreases.
I just know there was a steep drop there when we did the training, so.
Yeah. So yeah, you can just So you can just tell that it's a. I know that it's a valley. So a ridge, okay, is either a series of peaks joined together, okay, with a raise between them, or it's just a simple ridge, right? Like you'd see on anything. Okay, so raised bit of land, enough. And ridges are really useful, okay, because they can also they also have bearings, right? So 3 peaks in a row, okay, that can give you a bearing of which you can judge yourself, okay? The opposite of ridge, and we've noted a few of them already, is
Valley.
perfect. Yes, valley.
We're good at those. We can find them.
Yeah. So we already know what those are. All right. Let's see. Between 2 peaks, what do you get?
Trough.
There's a pile of names for this. Recently, I know they're called col sometimes. It's also
Never
a
heard
saddle.
that before in my life.
No,
Yeah, to be honest, neither had I.
Saddle
so-
I've heard, but the other
yeah.
one I haven't.
So saddle, okay, you've got 2 peaks, right? Hill, hill, and between them there's a little raised area. That's called a saddle, okay? Now these are useful, A, for identifying stuff, okay? But also B, if you don't want to go over a peak, right, and there's this ridge in front of you, just go for the saddle, right? That'll also reduce your signature and stop you skylining as much, okay? You all know what that is? Skylining?
Yes.
Yeah,
yeah.
standing
Yeah,
on
yeah,
top of
good.
the hill like we are now.
Precisely, yeah. Depression.
That's a.
Apart from the emotional states,
Couldn't you also class it as dead ground?
yes.
Because it's
unvisible.
unvisible.
Yeah, but the valley is also dead ground.
Yeah.
So
The
if you look
depression's
here,
a decrease in elevation.
yeah. So if you look just to the east of us, directly a couple hundred meters east of us,
Yeah.
you got a little depression there, right? So it's just a low bit of ground, okay, surrounded by all sides of high ground. Let's see. Someone show me a draw. Such a shit map. God damn. In fact, you know what? Let's see. East of our original course area. You see my cursor?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a draw. Okay. So what it is, it's essentially you've got a circular mountain. Okay, but mountains aren't perfectly circular. If you got, say, somewhere where a stream was, okay, in maybe 100 years ago, maybe 1,000 years ago, okay, that's way a lot of the sediment there, and it's created a kind of a mini valley there, okay, going upwards. Okay, that there is a draw. Okay, the opposite of a draw is come on, lads.
I'm sorry, hold on, my armor just crashed. Give me a sec.
Don't know this one, I'm
That's
afraid.
not useful. All right, that's a ridge, a spur, or a promontory. Okay, that's where the opposite has happened. So time has worn away everything in a certain area, apart from that one point, where it's essentially either the ground around it is made of some harder material, right? So harder rock, harder soil, more trees there, or whatever it is. Okay, and it's essentially everything's around it has eroded, but it's left that part raised. Okay, that I think if everyone goes down here, 160,840. See, so you got a ridge there, and you see almost it's a ridge here, a draw there, okay, and a saddle here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Last thing we're going to touch is a cliff. I think there are a couple on this map. Okay. 029,956. Okay, all along here. Yep. Go and see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, you see, so the contour lines are very close together. Okay. Any questions?
No.
No? Okay. I'm going to teleport you all off in a second. And I want you
Yay.
to make all your ways over to... Zero 40964. Okay, note that down. 040964. Okay.
040 and 64.
Yeah. I'm going to. So if everyone goes onto your maps, you see a big red box at the top there. Okay, live fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop you off at different places in there. Okay? Who wants to go first?
Go on then.
Who's next?
Und.
Okay. Hold on. Oh. Bye. And then Harrison leaves
Yeah.
you. Just because you didn't volunteer yourself first, I'll give you the tough one.
Go
I'm
on
kidding. Harrison. Bye.
Okay, so first things first, I'm going to put myself on a higher area of land so I can observe better. Can't see much within these trees. Okay, so we've got settlements. That's the coast over there, so the coast is to our west, so I know I'm somewhere along here. I'm going to head to this wind turbine and see what I can see from right here. Right then, so we've got a radio tower, we have the wind turbine, have another mast. The coast over there, a settlement there, and a settlement there. That's to our west. That's to our north. Building over there. The main road. There's the main road. East. East to our south. East to our northwest. I'm thinking I could be here. So that's map 2. So I'm gonna go mast, wind turbine, big tower over there. Do the big tower first, which is taking that. That's at 095. So we turn that to 095. Draw a line back from it, which we think is that thing there.
Heyo, Harrison.
Hello.
All right, what's he thinking?
So I'm thinking, are you seeing where I'm clicking on the map?
Hold on. Let's see, map. Okay, yep.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm around here. I'm thinking, even though it's not very clear on this map, that building on the map is the radio tower to the east, and then I've got the mobile phone transmitter to the northwest of me, and a wind turbine directly to me. Oh, hello. There you are.
Yep.
So I'm just triangulating off that
Alright.
on the map now.
Yeah, in fact, what you could potentially do, it's not always there, but... Hold on. Yeah, no, it's not on here. Yes, no, that sounded fun. Alright.
You've also got the main
good luck.
roads,
Off
the
you
two
hop.
settlements, and the coast over there to the west, which is spotted as well.
Yeah, so what you can also do is just follow the road north, right? So you get somewhere, roughly.
So we're heading... You want me to head back to that coordinates that you gave there?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, I'll finish doing this, and then I will
Right.
make my way.
Yep, see you around, mate.
Okay. Wind turbine. It's at 190. So zoom that out. Turn this to 160, 170, 180, 190. And from there that. And the last one is the mobile phone transmitter, which is at 320. Oh, let's do that correctly. At 322. Turn that to 322. Bring it down. Put it there. Draw that one there. Which puts us there. So our next location was 040, which is our corridor upstairs. 040964, which will be that dot right there. So there. So the plan is to head up that road, and then I'm going to make my way until I see here. I'm going to track that along, follow it along, and then come up there to that peak. So let's go. Here currently, should be another left turn. So yeah, there's the right turn there. And there's the left turn. So I'm going to come up here, and it's going to be the second left. So this looks like a house coming up. Here we are at the first building. See if there's buildings over there. Which of these buildings here? Here is our left turn. Should bring us up here. I'm going to follow this road all the way now until we reach it. And I have no medical kit. Right, so we are here. There's our building there to our left.
Yo, this is fun.
Hello.
Hello, this is interesting.
So, where was this part advertised in the brochure?
Yeah, I don't remember this being in the land there, of course. It's literally
Okay.
just the other side of the bloody road.
Yeah. So it would take
But
5
don't
from
know if
literally
we're
down
allowed
there.
to fucking shoot.
Oh, I've taken a few already. I've taken
Okay.
3. Yeah.
Alright, fuck it, I'm loading a belt then. Fuck it, should we just smoke and bolt?
Up to you. You're the infantryman. I'm not seeing anything from where the fire was coming from previously.
Fuck it, I'm bolting.
Was that your smoke, was it?
Yeah, let's go.
Which direction?
Northwest.
Okay, who then?
In the bolt.
Alright. The objective is literally right to our north now.
Yeah. Somewhere in this grid rush.
We had to go quite a bit further up because there was going to be a road junction to our left as we were heading up there.
I mean, this fucking grid squares kind of scuffed. I feel like it's back behind us, to be honest.
No, it's further up.
Is it?
Yeah, we're just south of it at the moment. So you'll have where that road splits off, goes to the north, and then there's that basically a circular
Yeah.
of
But
tight
I just
stuff.
came from that village, that's why I started running this way, because I feel like that village is to our southeast.
Ah.
So we should be pretty much on it then.
Yeah,
It's either this way or it's west.
because there's a dot on the map with your name on it. Is that where
Yeah.
you marked go to? Yeah, so
Well, that's the grid square that I got given.
yeah, that's what we got.
040964.
Yeah,
But yeah.
so it's up here.
Oh,
You injured?
Yeah,
How
but
bad?
I can't do anything about it. It just
Hold on.
says lost some blood in mild pain.
Have a look. You've got a velocity wound on him. Let me patch her. Yeah.
Yeah, it won't let me do anything about it, even though I've
Oh
got
no,
stuff.
you've just been healed. Never mind.
Hooray!
You've been given the almighty Zeus. I don't know. I feel like it's behind us. Because if this isn't right, this isn't a bowl, so it's behind us. We would have run into a thing by now. Yeah, no, it's definitely back southwest. Because look, that's the village. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
back southwest. Gotta try and find that road.
Yeah, I think that's over here to our left.
Yeah, let's just hardline the road until we find it.
So what's that building? That building's at the 8-9 point straight ahead of us. So
8-9 point.
yeah, you see where it says 8-9, and then there's the building just north of that bit of road. That'll be that building there.
I don't think it's the 8-9 because that's north, mate. We're heading south.
Oh, what's this?
Air vehicle, yeah.
Like a civvy.
Yes, well that's that road then, right in front of us then. And that will be that building.
Oh, look, there's the road.
Yeah. Oh, hang on, we've got a collection of buildings, haven't we? So have we gone... Are we now in...
I think we've gone too far.
So-
Wait, where's the windmills?
We on 042963 around there now.
See the windmills?
Hang on, let's have a look.
I was using those windmills to hand around.
They're directly to our north, aren't they? Well, how many buildings have we got here for a start? One. Group 2 down there.
Hey boys,
Hello?
what's going on?
Are we
I
here?
believe we're slightly off. I think we need to go more west, but I'm trying to double check.
Not more west.
Oh, east?
No.
Where the fuck are we?
So
Unless we're up here. In which
zero
case it's south.
408-964. So we need to go.
Yeah.
9-6. Yeah.
So you currently, right? You've got a road, a little side road going northeast. Okay, or east northeast. Okay, with a building just to the north of it. You know you're roughly close. The road is taking a bend eastwards. Okay, so it was heading north, then it's heading eastwards. Hold on, come on, this poking me, beating me. All right. So does that area up there fit that?
Where the fuck are my windmills gone?
You can't see them from here.
West. That's going that way.
Road head south,
there's no
and
buildings.
then northeast.
That doesn't match.
We're somewhere there.
Where's the north now?
That road heads off west.
Goes that way.
Oh, so unless we're like here, and we haven't
Nope.
gone. What the
No,
fuck?
no. So it's just one building, right?
Yeah, but the only one building is that one. But that doesn't make
No.
sense. Exactly.
So follow the road, okay? Alright, follow the road going south. You got the MSR here, you're not the MSR, right?
Yeah.
You're either here, but you were on the MSR before, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you came off the MSR. So do you think you came off here, 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 or somewhere else?
Oh no, that wasn't me. I was here. I ran up to
Okay,
here.
yeah.
I
Mhm.
got hit by mortars, so I started running this way and then circled to somewhere like
You
here.
picked me up right here.
Okay,
Oh, hang on.
So we're there then, so we need to head like.
well, hold on. So
Well, no, we're
you-
probably here then.
There we go.
So
Yeah,
we
you
need
got
to
it
head
now. Right?
northeast.
Yeah, so you see
There we go.
here, east-northeast on this little side road. Building to the
Yeah.
north a bit.
Now I
Bend
see.
Road. Yeah, okay. So
Right.
where are you going?
So we need to head northeast, mainly northeast.
Along that road.
Yep. Yep.
And then to that
Yep.
next left junction, and then up.
Let's go.
Come on. Any fucking ammo?
God, when I got mortared, that well threw me off. Because I just saw smoke and I was like, hello, who's here?
Yeah, I was like, is
And
this
then
this part of our
mortars
X?
started falling and I was like, oh fuck this, I'm running.
Yeah, I saw someone. Either saw someone appear, and then we were running around. I was like, "Hang on, is this part of my exercise?" And they started shooting me. I was like, "Right, well, I don't care. I'm taking it, bam, bam."
Yeah, I was like, I never knew I'd join up for C.
As far as I was aware, I should have a BFA attached.
I just took mine off. To be fair, I just kept my machine gun on my back and just kept running.
Yeah, I was. Right, this is my road.
Right, this is that little gully then.
Yeah, there's your windmills.
There we go.
We go past this. Cool.
Whoever decided mortars was evil.
Oh, trust me, you didn't have as bad as Hun did.
Well, to be fair, when I first saw the smoke, I was like, oh, maybe someone's here. So I started going hello, and then the red smoke landed, and then the mortars, I was like, ah, fuck.
Yeah, and then you went through the red smoke.
I just kept bolting downhill towards the cover. I was like, no, fuck this.
Yeah, you made a good decision.
Well, I got shot. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I died
Hun
Hun
twice.
died.
Yeah. Alright, well done lads, you've all passed. I'll get that process for you. I think all of you are doing the searches course, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to...
So you don't die again. Fucking hell.
Oh, I've got some waiting already.
Who's do you want me to
Matsu.
collect them and you take these lot over, or
No, he's at the right place.
Oh, such a...
Right. If you, Buzzers, did you put that teleporter down?
Yeah, it's behind you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, you lads, head for the teleporter.
You put one at the horse,
Basic
didn't you?
searches.
I've put a pile of clutter down. I'm not sure